Hi, I'm Kenita Rogers.
And I'm Nance Algert.
I'm the Executive Associate Dean and Director for Diversity and Inclusion.
And I'm a clinical professor working in the Office for Diversity and Inclusion.
We are CVMBS Leadership and Communication in Action.
We're going to explain the role that the drama triangle plays in conflict and how to step off and stay off the drama triangle.
The drama triangle was created by Dr. Stephen Karpman in the 1960s. The triangle has one of the common, albeit unhealthy, conflict responses listed at each corner.
The three elements are: 1, the victim, an individual that seeks out and seems to want help, but often does not really utilize it when offered. Typically, they do not see the conflict as their fault and do not acknowledge their role in it. They interact with others in a somewhat helpless manner that manifests as poor me, powerless, guilty, or dependent, refusing to make decisions or solve problems on their own. 2, the persecutor blames the victim for being weak and blames rescuers for being enablers, often feeling superior to others in the triangle and may be perceived as critical, the villain, or the bully. And 3, the rescuer offers short-term solutions, often enables the victim while seeming helpful on the surface, wants to feel needed and valued, gains self-esteem by helping others, feels the need to fix problems, and feels like a failure when the victim complains.
So the triangle really occurs when someone acts as the victim and someone else acts as a persecutor. A rescuer typically gets drawn into the situation to complete the triangle. The drama triangle keeps conflict perpetuated. Each element agitates the other and it becomes a dysfunctional set of relationships. Can you recall being in any of these positions on the triangle? I sure can. This triangle is a self-perpetuating cycle, with the participants feeding off of each other's emotions. The triangle will continue as long as there are willing participants.
So, how do we get off the triangle? Participants are repeating a pattern. If someone steps out of that behavior, the triangle changes and that particular triangle does not survive. Some tips for staying clear or jumping off the triangle include:
stop playing the game. You need to interrupt the pattern that is unhealthy for both you and others. Don't attack or try to place blame.
Work to not allow yourself to be driven solely by emotion, and work to not become defensive.
Try to understand and really work toward solutions for the root issue of the conflict. Perhaps effectively use I statements.
And practice that active listening. Limit your negative behavior such as gossip, lack of perspective taking, being disrespectful. Instead, practice kindness, having an authentic desire to positively impact the relationship.
To end the drama triangle, the participants themselves can actually change. The victim can choose to practice self-efficacy and be a part of the solution. The persecutor can start to empower others and be an encourager. The rescuer can become a coach that helps others realize potential without actively fixing their problems.
This will create a necessary balance in the relationships as all of the individuals move forward in healthier roles.
So in summary, we know that engaging in meaningful conflict is important and necessary, and we engage in conflict and dialogues daily. Conflict simply is, in and of itself, it is neutral.
Being aware of the drama triangle, recognizing when the parties in conflict are on it, and how to step off can help us to more effectively manage many ongoing, seemingly circular conflicts. Remember, it only takes one to change the dynamics of the drama triangle.
We are Leadership and Communication in Action.